hour. If you're waking up and wiping the sleep out of your eyes, welcome. I'm Robin Mead. We're glad to have you with us. Thank you for depending on us to wake you up each morning. The latest on the pandemic in a moment. But first, the mom of a man that was shot and killed out jogging in Georgia in February says that she hasn't seen the video of the incident and doesn't want to. So out of respect, we will not show that right here, right now. But 3 months after the fact, she's also seen no one get charged in the death of her son, 25-year-old Ahmaud Arbery. Well, the mom, Wanda Cooper Jones, has been kind enough to join us now, as well as family attorney Lee Merritt. You know, Wanda, I am so sorry for your loss. What right now are you missing the most about Ahmaud, who would have been 26 this week?
His smile, basically. I love you. The little kisses he gave me on my jaw. Tomorrow being his birthday is really going to be hard because, you know, he's not here to celebrate his birthday.
Not here to celebrate his birthday because of what happened on that road 3 months ago. Now, do you think that who the suspects are had anything to do with what we've seen as little movement in this case? For our audience who may not be familiar with this, one person is a former officer and the other is his son. Wanda, why do you think there have been no charges or arrests in this?
Because the suspect's son, the suspect's dad, is a retired Glenn County Police Department employee. So he has some relations with the department and also the DA's office there.
Now, I want to ask Lee Merritt, who's your family attorney here, more about the legal issues in this case. So a DA who's not on the case now remarked about that the suspects may have been protected under what's called the citizen's arrest law in this state. What is your opinion on that? Does it apply or not?
It doesn't apply at all, and I have to take my hat off to Ms. Cooper. Before this case was brought to national attention, before everyone was involved, she found out that same DA who wrote that really rancid opinion had ties to the district attorney's office where one of the suspects worked. He should have conflicted himself out. The opinion was not only not legally sound, I believe it represented malpractice for him to try and attempt to taint the jury pool and the next prosecutor to handle the case. I can get into why it doesn't apply, but I want to make it very clear that this wasn't a sound legal opinion.
Okay, so the person was referencing a law that states something like if you witness a crime in action, that you can, as a citizen, hold a person until, or try to get a person to stay until law enforcement arrives. But you've said in the past that is not what was happening here. There was a man out jogging. A grand jury is going to be hearing this, but Lee, how do you feel about the uncertainty of when is that actually going to happen? Because we've got coronavirus rules because of the pandemic.
That's right. The Georgia State Supreme Court suspended the grand jury process. They will not reconvene until June 16th. In the meantime, as you stated at the top, an arrest can be made today. The GBI, for example, the Georgia Bureau of Investigations, can go out and arrest these men. The Glenn County Police Department have the authority to arrest these men. And if no state agency within the state of Georgia is willing to arrest these men, then the federal government can become involved.
You know what, Wanda? Parents in the past have said, even people I know say that they feel like they have had to give different talks, different rules to their black sons because of incidents like this, or allegedly like this. Did you have any conversations with that? Did you feel that you ever had to with Ahmaud?
I've had several conversations with Ahmaud. In general conversations, but I never had a conversation with Ahmaud about jogging. Ahmaud was supposed to be safe while he was jogging. Never thought that he would be murdered while he was doing a jog. I never worried it whenever he left the house and he's gone on a jog, because I mean, who gets killed when they're doing a job? A job, it doesn't happen like that.
Has it been any edification, or what measure of edification has it been, that you do have big name celebrities responding and seeing this and calling for justice in the case? For example, LeBron James. I don't know if you've been able or had any time to see this. What would you like everybody, celebrity or not, to know about your son, who would have turned 26 tomorrow?
Ahmaud was a happy child. I mean, he was the most humblest person that you could ever know. He loved life.
Mm-hmm.
And he did not deserve to go the way that he left. I mean, he didn't deserve this. I mean, going on a daily job and then he's murdered. I mean, my son he didn't deserve that at all. He didn't.
Miss Cooper really to avoid social media and a lot of those platforms, and so she's probably not very well aware of all the people who are chiming in. I just saw LeBron James for the first time this morning, and Miss Cooper did share with me that her son was a huge LeBron fan. And so all of that is very meaningful, and it helps us from an advocacy standpoint keep pressure on the decision makers to do the right thing, which is to make an arrest today.
All right, so you just laid out what you'd like to see in the case. And Wanda Cooper Jones, thank you for your time. And Lee Merritt, thank you both as well. And I wanted to tell our folks, too, that in your son's memory and people are being asked if they're joggers, if they feel so moved by this case and want to see something done. At least people in the community are saying you can jog and also place a picture of yourself online about the case in his memory. Something obviously we will follow for our viewers. And our thanks and thoughts with you both. Thank you. More news next.